the main factors that I've detected are not what I thought. They are the following. Hey, this is Derek back again with my TikTok SEO or TTEO, looking at the TikTok algorithm and seeing how TikTok does. Of course, I've already done a video on this and now I'm doing an update video because I think nothing that I was mentioning in my first video actually applies. Of course, this is the app right there that we're talking about, TikTok. Let's just take a look at the page that I had. This is my blog where I'm posting a bunch of information on TikTok and trying to discover about how to go famous on TikTok, how it works, how far you can get with just using some of the factors to manipulate your videos on TikTok. Of course, TikTok is a social media app that has millions of users. In fact, I was looking up some of the latest stats, and let's see if I can pull that up here. So this was kind of the most up-to-date stats that I've found so far, but basically the number of monthly active users is about 800 million now, so this was updated in February. Total number of TikTok downloads is 1.65 billion, and number of video views per day is 1 billion videos per day, which is pretty crazy. Of course, TikTok is becoming increasingly popular. More and more people are on it. What I've been trying to do is hack the algorithm, figure out ways that we can get ourselves to the top of TikTok onto the For You page and really work the system to see how many followers you can get and see how fast you become popular on it. What I've done here is I broke it down into a bunch of different factors that are on TikTok that I was testing. So there's volume and frequency of TikTok posts, using hashtags, using descriptions, using thumbnails, using trending sounds, visible text in headlines, challenge participation. So there's challenges every day on different things you can participate in. Dance or musical videos, the time of day you post based on when you're most active follower usage is. So you can look at your follower activity within your stats and find out when's the best time to post your TikToks. Your length of your TikTok videos, and this also affects the loop factor. So if you have a shorter video, people tend to watch the whole thing and loop through it. If it's a longer video but it's not interesting, of course, people jump off and then you lose some of your engagement points for that. Those early mass views on accounts. So this is, people have noticed this, that on new accounts, you create a video and sometimes your second or third video will take off, and then right after that, your next videos will get almost no views. And that seems to be something that's true. That's the same thing that happened to me. It was actually my second video that really took off, and I think I got 50,000 some odd views with it. Using collaborations, duets, and reaction videos, using how likes, comments, and shares affect your videos, your own profile page, so you can manipulate your thumbnails and some of the information on your profile page. Wikipedia links, this is something I tested out, and I don't think it has any effect on anything. Location, and so TikTok is localized, so it knows where you are geographically, and it tends to target your For You videos that appear on the For You page to people other than your followers, to people within your local area or within your country. I do get some views outside of that. I get United States and Australia and other Western countries I get mostly. Demographics, this is something that I'm finding really hard to test. I do see a lot of people over 40 because I'm over 40, but that might just be because I watch those videos, and so it's detecting that that's my favorite type of content, so then it shows me that content. This was my little diagram breakdown. I now kind of laugh at this because a lot of people have the same diagram, and it's only true to a point. And basically that is when you upload a video, TikTok does a test where it shows it to your followers and to the For You page in a limited number. That audience then engages with the video, and depending on their engagement, it determines whether your video continues on and actually goes on back into the For You page and loops with more and more users or viewers seeing it, and then you gain more followers and blah, 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 blah. In a sense, that's true, but I've actually found that this is not a formula that you can easily detect. It seems to be willy-nilly. Sometimes this will be true, sometimes it won't. Sometimes you'll have something that gets tons of engagement, people liking it, people posting comments on it, and it'll still just stop dead. And so it's like, why is that not circulating? And it's almost as if TikTok has a preference on certain styles of videos. And I think that's true with musical videos or dance videos. There's a preference towards those, but not just that. It seems to be that if you're an attractive personality or you have a lot of existing followers come to you from Instagram or wherever else, that can contribute to this audience factor, and things will happen for you every time. For instance, Charlie D'Amelio, she posts videos and instantly she has millions of views within a day, and she's got 45 million followers now or something like that. I think she might be up to 50 million now as I speak here. So what I did is I broke down some of my 26 different tests that I did. I've stopped updating this because I'm posting too many videos and it's just hard to keep track. But what I was trying to track was when I post a video, what I use as some of my factors on the videos and what ends up happening. So I show stats if we scroll this over. Apparently, I can only scroll this over by highlighting it, something I didn't know was happening on the page all this time. So let me go back here. Let's take this one. This was Blue the cat by the door. This is the video I did of my cat. If I scroll this over, we can see the stats, day. Okay, this is really a pain. Day 1, what happened? Day 5, what happened? Day 10, I missed that one. Day 20, so it started with 200 views. It only got up to 300 views. And that was a video I worked on for a long time. I edited it. I made my cat talk. I did all types of things. I spent a lot of time on it and it didn't go viral at all. Other videos. So what was this one? Oh yeah, this was one I did a duet with this Brad Osterhout with one of his kind of famous dances, and so I did a duet with it. This one got tons of views off the hop because I'm duetting somebody who's popular, and it kind of didn't do much on day 5. Then all of a sudden it kicked into a resurrection cycle, and you can see on day 10 and day 20 now we're up to 30,000, and we're now, I believe it's up over 60,000 or something for that video now. This video initially only went to Canadian audience. I changed my preferences to USA after that to see if I could get anything to change. This was back on this date. If I scroll up here, you can see how much of my audience is Canadian. So 93%, 93%, 49%, 16% Australian, 12% UK, 12% US, 3% Germany. So you can kind of see how most of my audience is always Canadian. There are a few exceptions to that where it breaks out pretty evenly. So this one's 54% Canadian and 30% US. So I tried to kind of look at everything I could that might be possibly an optimization factor for TikTok. And what I've found is that the things that I thought would be factors really aren't, because TikTok came out of a program called Musical.ly, at least in North America, I think in the Western world possibly. It seems to be the more musical videos that get lots of hits and lots of views and followers. Other ones that are, just smart kind of comedy ones, they'll get a few thousand views and stuff, but they won't take off like the others. Duets do well. If somebody duets your video that has, a couple thousand followers at least, you will get quite a kick up. My latest thing that I've been doing is I turned 50 in this pandemic time, so I was doing like a countdown Adam Bam dance. Adam Bam created this dance that's been going viral on TikTok. So I used his dance. A bunch of other people are doing this too, and I saw that they were getting quite a few views and getting followers for doing it. So I did it, and then one of the guys that I saw doing it, his name was Tim. He jumped in and he duetted me on it. So I was doing the dance and he duetted my video. As soon as he did that, I doubled my followers from 400 to 800. And then after that, it's just been growing like crazy. I've now up in the, what am I at? So I'm close to 1,500 followers. I'm over 1,000. Once you get over 1,000, then you can do live streams. So now I can do TikTok live. I've done that once, just trying it out. I only got a few people jumping on. I want to have some good content when I do that next. But I say all that to say that the main factors that I've detected are not what I thought. They are the following. In no particular order, volume and frequency, of course, the amount of times that you post videos and how regularly you do it, the sheer number of videos that you have, that contributes to how many people are actually viewing your profile and seeing your other videos, and it all just kind of plays together. Using trending sounds, of course, these are the popular sounds for dances, etc., etc., etc. Using those helps your video as well. Challenge participation and popular hashtags. So these are things that appear in the discovery section of TikTok. They are already trending when you use them. You can sometimes catch that wave and get some views that way. Using dance or music-based videos. Now, I don't say that that's the only content that ranks well or does well on the For You page. It's not, but it seems primarily to be the 90% of the content that actually does well is based on dance or music. There is, of course, others that do well. They have a popularity factor to them already, where they've been successful in other social media platforms, YouTube, etc., 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 bring their talents over and are able to draw in an audience right off the bat on TikTok. So they do well, but it's harder for other people to start out with other talents. Collaborations, which are duets and reaction videos. So that's ones that you do with other popular TikTok creators or ones that are done to you by other people. They all help benefit your own engagement in videos and the popularity of your videos, and especially the number of followers, because that's really what you're trying to do is boost your followers, not just your video views, because that'll happen naturally with the increase in followers. Engagement, of course, is people liking, engaging with your video. That does have an effect that applies that, oh wait, where's my chart? There it is. So the engagement does do this. It doesn't happen all the time, and that's why this chart is not accurate. I've seen some guy that actually tries to calculate the statistics of what a like does versus what a comment does versus what a share does. I don't think anybody really has those numbers or details unless you specifically work at TikTok. And then it doesn't seem to be consistent, as I was saying before, but they still do play a factor, and they can loop your video with more engagement. It can increase the for you and follower views, and then just keep looping your audience like that. It doesn't happen all the time though, so don't count on it, but just know that that's something that does occur. And then the final one that I've got listed here is the resurrection factor. So this is something that I noticed with one of my videos. I posted a video, you can see from this little TikTok video.
Hey guys, interesting TTEO observation. This video, Coffee Sleeve Sleeves, which I posted most recently, generated a resurrection cycle for this video, which was a duet, and also for my most viral kind of video, this one. So all those videos, those three videos, started looping because of one video. You can see in my likes here that these 3 videos got some hits from this one. So it's interesting that we already know that the more you post on TikTok, the more viral you get.
But basically, that was a resurrection cycle. So one of my videos had basically stopped getting views, and it resurrected on its own, possibly influenced by other videos. It didn't seem to be like there's an increase in views of my profile or something like that, but maybe there was that I just couldn't see. But anyways, the video started cycling again, and it went back into this loop and started getting more engagement. And I've seen that happen over and over again. You'll post one video, it'll get some views, and then all of a sudden one of your other videos will start looping back into the For You page and getting more and more engagement. So anyways, you can see that TikTok is not something that you just easily figure out. It's complicated, and it's definitely not as simple as I thought it was going to be. So for the meantime, this is what you need to do, is just do all these things. Make sure you're doing your collaborations, make sure you're doing the trending sounds, do all the common things that like repeatedly posting videos, gaining your followers, making good content, doing your dancing. Yes, I'm not a dancer, and I'm doing that. Using the trending videos, using trending hashtags and challenges, and you will eventually start to gain followers, especially if you can get duets and collaborations. And by the way, I'm doing some special collaboration videos as a TTEO test, and what I'm doing basically is I'm looking for, right now I'm working on one where I'm looking for 10 people that have 200 or more followers. Once I've got them, we're going to all produce a little video, just a little snippet, a couple seconds long, and then I'm going to edit them all together, but give everybody their own personalized version of that video to upload to TikTok to their own accounts, and then we'll tag each other in it. We're just going to see how that works using the clout of others. So you're getting tagged in somebody else's video, but that video is unique on your own account. And I just want to see what that does. I'm going to be doing other collaboration tests like that. So if you want to get involved, just hit me up. You can follow me, drock, d_rock_ TikTok. That's what you want to get. I'm slowly moving that away so that it doesn't mess up my camera too much. You want to find me online, you want to participate in my videos, hit me up, follow me on drock_ TikTok. You can comment on one of my videos that you're interested. If you have 200 or more followers, that's kind of my criteria right now, and I will add you to one of my collaborations. So you can just comment, and then I'll follow you, and then we can actually message on TikTok. Yeah, so that's it. If people tell you out there that they understand the TikTok algorithm, no, they don't. No, we don't. Nobody understands. We just don't. It's just, you can't know it because it's working on not just algorithms. There's some human interest things that are happening behind the scenes with the TikTok app. It's just how it is, and there may be some really technical algorithms that control that, but I think there's a lot of human interaction as well that controls it. So it's not just a formula that you can crack, but you will find that if you do these things that I've mentioned, you will eventually start to gain more and more followers. And there you have it. I hope you succeed. Take care.